Hey guys, Ring Queen Lexa Rose here with another episode of Wrestling with Beauty. Today we are traveling down Marvel Lane and we are going for a Wolverine inspired look, which I think is going to be a lot of fun. I mean, it's going to be really simple, just a couple of colors, black, blue, yellow, and a bit of red. Nothing too big or crazy, something that you could definitely wear. Of course, we all know the actor who played Wolverine, Hugh Jackman, but I'm going for the more comic book animated version of Wolverine. And it's the infamous yellow suit. So we're drawing inspiration from that. So without further ado, let's touch upon it briefly. Wolverine is one of the few indestructible X-Men. He has the power of regeneration. His whole entire skeleton is made out of adamantium, including the claws that are actually adamantium covered bones. If, you know, you follow comic lore. Probably one of the baddest mofos in the bunch. Old Man Logan, you know, went by so many different names, had so many different lovers, and, you know, well, that's just how Wolverine is. He's a snack, I suppose. But without further ado, let's get this tutorial started. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to prime with our Farsali Unicorn Essence and our Benefit Professional. Yes, she gets used. So let's get started on putting that on our face. Okay, now for our professional primer, just a little dab, and we're just going to put this where we have pores. Okay, next we're going into our Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, and we're just gonna put this all over the lid. Okay, our eyes are primed and ready to go, so we're gonna go into our Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, and we're gonna hit up this yellowish kind of color. We're going to use that as a transition base for the yellows. Okay, so now that we've got a transition base on, we're going to go straight into our yellows. So we're going to hit up this yellow and this yellow together, and we're just going to build this up. Next, we're going to go for the blue, and we're going to just pack that on the whole entire lid. We're going to hit up this dark blue and a little bit of this teal blue to kind of give it a little bit more brightness. And we're just going to throw this all on the lid. Somehow this blue is just really not cutting it for me. I don't know if it is the primer, the eyeshadow, or just this palette is just starting to suck, or I'm just starting to realize it sucks. But yeah. It's not coming out the way I want it to. I'm not liking this, but we shall prevail and we shall keep going. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of cut this a little bit because I want it to be nice and sharp like Wolverine's claws. So we're just going to go right into our concealer and then just put a little dollop and then just clean it up. I'm livid right now. This has turned into feckin' garbage. I'm just thoroughly not happy with this palette today. And the thing is, it's been like this for a while now. I'm just starting to realize how crappy this palette truly is. I guess I'm not going to clean that up any more than it's going to be cleaned up. Let's keep going. We're going to go right into our Fenty Beauty Pro, what is it? Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation in shade 250, which oxidizes. It looks like it's my color, but oxidizes orange. I needed to oxidize pink, but I will prevail. Alright, I'm going to grab my BH Cosmetics foundation brush and just, yeah, ruin the rest of my face. Okay, so I'm gonna be a little bit extra and I'm gonna go into this highlighting palette and go into the sapphire color just with my finger and just throw it right on top of this part of the blue. Bam. Okay, so now we're gonna go into our other Tarte Shape Tape and we're just gonna put that right underneath to brighten our under eye. Maybe cut that a little bit more cleaner. That worked. Right on the nose, here, sides of the nostrils. You know, a little bit goes a long way. From what I hear, those Fenty concealers do the job. I just saw the Jeffree Star review and I'm thoroughly happy with Jeffree's results. My favorite thing about it that Jeffree mentioned was a little bit goes a long way, and that's very important to me because I am the broke beauty guru. It's very hard for me to like purchase makeup on the daily, so I pretty much have to use what I have even if it's a crappy purchase. So it is what it is. Broke beauty guru makes it work. All right, time to set it and forget it. We got our airspun powder, which is a concoction of a whole mix of stuff, including airspun. And we're just gonna set everything. Somehow everything is starting to come together nicely, which I'm very happy about because it was just really starting off really crappy. And I was gonna cry. So now we're gonna go into this contour kit. Pretty sure you recognize what it is. We're just gonna go and contour the face. Because when you contour the face, no, sorry, I'm way too original for that bullshit. Honestly, just contour the face. Make your face look like it's not just some big round square, because you don't want guys walking around thinking you got a thumb for a head. So, you know, try and contour it and kind of make it look like you have facial features, you know, temples, a skull, cheekbones. Guys find cheekbones sexy, something they can lick. Okay, now for the cheeks, we're gonna go right into our NYX Ombre Blush, Fard Blush. And we're just gonna throw that right on our cheeks. Okay, time for liner and mascara. We're gonna do two different liners. We're gonna use our Heavy Metal Glitter Liner from Urban Decay and Glam Rock to kind of signify the adamantium claws. And then, of course, regular black liner for the regular eyeliner. So, let's get started. Okay, we're almost done. So we're gonna grab this small flat brush and we're gonna just dig into this red for a little bit and we're gonna just smoke out the under eye. Okay, lastly, we're gonna throw on the mascara. I'm going in with my Urban Decay Perversion, bigger, blacker, and badder, in obviously the color black. Okay, now to highlight, we're just gonna go right in here and we're gonna go in with our, well, we'll just go with Sapphire. We'll just throw that right on the brow bone and in the inner corners. Now to set it and forget it with our Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. It just smells good. Like, this stuff really does smell freaking delicious. Well, not delicious as in eat. It smells like sexy. As in, it smells really, 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 really pretty. I like the smell. I won't deny it. I'm gonna go right back into our highlighter kit. Palette, whatever. Let's get the rest of it to dry. At least mostly. Sometimes I OD. It's okay. It's like Bob Ross. It's only happy mistakes. Happy mistakes that you can fix. Although I don't know who would want to fix this kind of happy mistake, because this is the happiest mistake of happiest mistakes. But it can be fixed. Okay, because I don't want to take away from the eye look, we're just going to go right into our Patrick Star Max Sweet Mama Star Amplified Cream Lipstick. And we're going to throw that on. To top it off, we're going to use the MAC and Patrick Star in Mama Star Kiss, and we're just going to put that right over on top. And here we have our completed Wolverine look. Didn't come out the way I wanted it to. I don't like the way it came out. It's all right for what it is. Just could have, I don't know, I feel like it just could have been a lot better. Somehow that take me back to Brazil palette. Like, the more you dig into the pan, the more chalkier the formula becomes. It's like the top layers are great, you know, great to work with. But then I guess a lot of the shadows that I had used off jump weren't giving me issues. But some of them that I really needed for this look in particular was just not working. Like, the blue was just not picking up. It was too chalky. And then for some reason, it only wanted to apply when it wanted to apply. So not really happy with the Take Me Back to Brazil palette. It's really starting to disappoint me. Not happy with it. Jaclyn Hill palette I've always been happy with. So, you know, you go, girl. But other than that, this is my Wolverine look. I hope you like it. I don't. This has been an episode of Wrestling with Beauty where I have been thoroughly disappointed, depressed, and upset. I will see you guys in my next video. I'm sorry. I let you down. I really did. Deuces. They're scissors. I'm playing. Pretty dope though, right? What happens when I'm bored at work? Go figure.